Hello and welcome to another update video about BNB. BNB is a chart that is as clear as mud at the moment. It is getting a bit confusing and doesn't really look very good at the moment. So let me take you through the Elliott Wave count here. There's two scenarios. Unfortunately, the chart is sitting exactly between these two scenarios. There is a bullish case. And to be honest, the chart is still much more bullish than many other altcoins. So we still have a valid possibility that the low of the bear market was already made here on the 18th of June. However, on the other hand, this has now a small history of fake lows, as it continuously failed to hold support. And since the FTX issue on the 9th of November, 8th of November, this has constantly been putting in lower lows and lower highs. And also at the moment, from this point, I mean, I gave you a target I think a week ago or so, a couple of weeks, to get down here to that 220 level. We reached it perfectly. Since then, we have seen a strong reaction to the upside, but since then, not much has been happening. Now, there is a realistic chance that we can see an uptrend here in the white 5-wave move, but it's too early to confirm it, and the orange wave count is as likely as the white count. So we have really, if I would have to say, I mean, you could nearly say 50-50 probability at the moment. This is of course not always the case, but at the moment this is the case, and the market clearly needs to make a decision here. But what I can do in this video is to make you aware of what are the key breakout points and what are the levels above or below I will lean towards a certain scenario. Have to be very honest with you, at the moment I'm leaning towards the orange count. That means that we're going to see a breakdown, well, sort of into the region of $140, which means that in that scenario the June low would break. And then all we have here is a WXY pattern, and this was a wave 4, and we're now coming down in the wave 5 of the bear market, and that wave 5 would end the bear market, but we are only in the third wave and will continue to go lower. But what is the overall wave count here? So the overall count is at the moment still the bullish case. Let me take you through the bullish case first, which is still possible, but is certainly getting challenged. The bullish count assumes that we moved up in a wave 1 here in August. Then we came down in a wave W, moved up in an X wave, and we are coming down in a Y wave. Now that needs to be complete. In the bullish count, this needs to be complete. If it's not, this is most likely gonna crash down and break down. Let's just double check what is relevant here. Relevant for this movement, WXY in a wave 2, highlighted down here in yellow. Relevant is the green support area. This green support area is located between $216 and $260. The $216 level is the 78.6% retracement. Breaking below that level on a sustained basis will probably or will be a strong confirmation that we are going to head further to the downside, and we are following the orange count. It's actually already the $227 level, but this is more relevant on the shorter time frame. We talk about that in a minute, but really this support area is relevant, and theoretically, as long as we have a holding support at 216, there is still a good chance to move up without making a lower low, without going below the June low. However, a break below that level would make it very unlikely that this is still overall a bullish pattern, and it would make it very unlikely that something like this is going to happen. It is just experience and what cryptos normally do, and that typically a wave 2 would not retrace more than the 78.6% retracement. It can do, and as per Elliott Wave rules, this is still technically possible as long as we're holding the June low, so basically as a 1-2 to count it like that. But from experience, I've only seen it a few times. If a coin drops below the 78.6 retracement and doesn't wick up immediately, it's not going to work out. So that is why this green support area is so relevant, and it has been relevant basically since September, as you can see here, how often we found support and bounced away from it. And that is the bullish count. And in the bullish count, obviously we came down, put this wave 2 low in, have since moved up here. Oops, I didn't want to delete that. have since moved up from the $220 level, which was an ideal target, in possibly an impulsive move. But as you know, the first 5-wave move up is only the first signal that a trend could be shifting and get back into an uptrend. The confirmation is always the wave 2 support, and we didn't really get a very clear wave 2 support yet. I mean, yeah, we could say, maybe this was the wave 2 support level, but then in the wave 3, the move up should be a bit more impulsive. So it is tricky what we've got here at the moment. I mean, this is sideways movement, yeah. This is some kind of a contracting triangle, out of which you could argue maybe we already broke out of it here today, but it's too early, it's too unreliable. Like a bullish pennant, right? And again, there's you can make that work with the wave counts either way, because sideways movement means we are here in a state of indecision, and the problem is that the move down is as likely. So if this now moves to the upside and breaks above the wave 1 high at $254, I will start to lean towards the white count, and it would indicate that in the white wave 3 there, we could reach the $293 level. This view is valid as long as we are holding the 78.6 retrace, which is the $227 level. That's why I just told you when we looked at the higher time frame that below $227, it's getting already quite likely that we are going to go lower. Actually, I'm leaning towards that because I'm still waiting for another low for Bitcoin. Yeah, and most altcoins are currently coming down. But again, probabilities are very close together here. So it's not exactly a great trade setup. Probabilities are very close together. Also, I don't see a clearly defined support. For me, the clearly defined support is below 220. And we're quite far away from that. So yeah, it's not great really. In the bearish count, this is obviously the orange count. We've completed a wave 1. We've completed a wave 2. We're now in a wave 3. In the wave 3, we've done the A wave. We're now in the B wave. A, B, and possibly the C wave would start to move up. So that's a problem, because if we say, okay, we have a chance if we break to the upside, yeah, this could be a wave 3, yeah, but it could easily also be the B wave. So in conclusion, that means if we break above the wave 1 high, we would expect further upside in the B wave as an A, B, C, or in the wave 3. So we've got some confluence there. So it could certainly reach that $290 level, yeah. So that's a possibility if we break to the upside. But going up would not be an invalidation of the orange count. The orange count would only become far less likely above $297. So that means even though I start to lean towards the white count if we go up, it will really only become highly likely that the white count is working out above $297. Hope that is clear, because the wave B would normally not retrace more than the 78.6% retrace. And on the move down, yeah, if we break down obviously and take out the $227 level to the downside, it's very likely that we're going to follow here the orange count further down in a C wave to the downside and would go into the $140 range. And that's my update about BNB. Hopefully the next few days and weeks will show us more clarity, give us more clarity. Clarity is always good. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.